I hope I can still move this. I'm gonna just put me in the middle. All right. Hello, everyone. There we go. All right, guys. Hello. It is me, Nurse Sam, coming to you guys live on a Tuesday. Okay, this is January 31st, and it's actually our last day in January and our last day of Camp Nursing School, week 2. Okay, we're about to go into week 3. Week 2 was pharmacology, dosage calculations, and anatomy. Okay, now we are starting late today, and we're not even having a full episode. You guys will still be getting the full questions in the app. So I definitely want to just make that known. You guys will definitely get the questions in the app. And if you guys have that other app, IG, I will be putting some questions also in the stories, in my IG stories, so you guys can interact and take the little quiz and, go through it like that. But I'm just going to go over like one question. I can't stay on for long, but I'm just going to go over one question just to remind you guys that, I haven't forgot about you. You can still do your practice. It's still free. We're just going to do it a little bit differently today, and it's going to be more so independent just because I'm not able to today. Okay, remember the app that you can play the rest of ATI TEAS Jeopardy is the Nurse Sam app, the Nurse Sam. All right, you can Google that, or not Google it, but you can search that in your app stores for iOS or Android. I forgot what it's called for Android, Google Play or something like that. You can search it in the app stores, or you can just go to the link in my bio or thenursesam.com. You'll see a link that says download your app. Click that and it'll navigate you or direct you to where you need to go. Okay, it's free to download the app and it's free to play this game. All right, this is the ATI TEAS / HESI A2 version. All right, this is for all my pre-nursing students, all my aspiring and future nursing students that are probably preparing to take either the ATI TEAS or the HESI A2 in order to get accepted into their program. Okay, this is just, once again, just like how we do for NCLEX, just a fun way of reviewing that information. All right, this is comprehensive. You guys know that the basic 4 categories that these entrance exams are testing you in are math, science, reading, and English. That's spelled wrong. I'm sorry, I see that. But math, science, reading, and English. How it's broken down: science is usually anatomy, biology, chemistry, all that good stuff, scientific reasoning. And that's just pretty much how science is, honestly. So we just have those 4 basic categories, but all these questions, you have 5 questions per category. They make up all those categories and topics. Okay, remember the app's name is the Nurse Sam. The Nurse Sam. Go to the link in my bio. You'll also see a button that says download the app, and you can do it that way. All right, so really quick, like I said, I'm going to do a question, maybe a couple questions, I don't know. Do a question. We're going to do science and math. If you want to do reading and English, make sure you download the app so you can play those questions. Do not neglect your reading and English. All right, so when I click a question, let's say science for 200. Click a question, the question comes up. You read the question, you read the answer choices, and then you answer. How you answer is that you comment what is, and then whatever the answer is going to be. So if the answer is B or 2, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. If the answer is like 2, you'll say what is 2. If the answer is B, you'll say what is B. Okay, you have to say what is in order for it to qualify and count for points, just because we're playing like Jeopardy. All right, so if you guys are ready, you have the rules, you have the instructions all down, you want to go ahead and just dive right in, give me a thumbs up, and I will select a question for you guys so you can kind of see a good example of how this game is played and how we play it for better retention. Thumbs up if you guys are ready to play ATI TEAS Jeopardy. All right, getting some thumbs up. Let me get some more. You cheating. I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead. All right, so I'll move my head out the way. 1 second. I don't know. Wait. How to move my head. Hold on, let me move my head. One second. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, let's do science for 200. All right. Where does gas exchange occur in the human body? 1, alveoli. 2, bronchi. 3, larynx. Or 4, pharynx. Where does gas exchange occur in the human body? What are you guys are saying? All right, I'm seeing majority 1's alveoli. Majority 1 says alveoli. All right, let's see what that answer is. Look at that. What is 1? Alveoli. All right, gas exchange occurs in the alveoli, which are the tiny air sacs on the interior of the lungs. All right, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see the word alveoli, I think of ravioli. Is that me or just y'all too or just me? All right, since the bronchi are large cartilage-based tubes of air, they extend from the end of the trachea into the lungs where they branch apart. The larynx, which houses the vocal cords, is positioned between the trachea and the pharynx. All right, it is involved in swallowing, breathing, and speaking. The pharynx extends from the nose to the uppermost portions of the trachea and esophagus. In order to enter these two structures, air and other matter must pass through the pharynx. Okay? You say, yeah, they look like grapes. Yeah, they look like grapes. Just the word alveoli reminds me of ravioli. All right, so first person to say what is 1 and answer correctly. Hold on, wait for it. Sheik, you said the correct answer first, but you didn't say what is, but you did get the answer correct. The first person to say what is not Leslie KDD, not Leslie TKDD. So great job to all of you guys that said what is 1. That is the answer. All right. So next one. So I wasn't here for the shows. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. We have more. All right, y'all suck up personally. Let's do 500. Ooh, which structure controls the hormones secreted by the pituitary gland? 1, hypothalamus. 2, adrenal gland. 3, testes, and 4, pancreas. Ooh, we have the battle between 1 and 2. The battle between 1 and 2. Remember, guys, this is not a full, complete game that we are playing. This is going to be the last question that we do. I just want to give you guys a little sneak peek and an example and demonstration of how we play it. Once again, if you want to play the full 25 questions, you're going to have to download the free app called The Nurse Sam. Link in my bio. And then you're going to play TEAS Jeopardy. You're going to open that up. It is only exclusive to the app, to the Nurse Sam app. So the only way for you to play that is to download the app. So just go ahead and do it. 20 questions. I'm sorry, I keep saying 25. 20 questions, free questions every week. All right, let's see what this answer is. Right? I didn't do it. Stop. What is 1? The hypothalamus. All right, the hypothalamus. What do you guys think? A lot of you guys were saying either hypothalamus or adrenal gland. Let's look and see why it was hypothalamus and not adrenal glands. All right, remember the question said which structure controls the hormones secreted by the pituitary gland. All right, the answer is indeed hypothalamus. It says the hypothalamus controls the hormones secreted by the pituitary gland. This part of the brain maintains the body temp and helps to control metabolism. The adrenal glands, which lie above the kidneys, secrete steroidal hormones, epinephrine and norepinephrine. The testes are the male reproductive glands responsible for the production of sperm and testosterone. And the pancreas secretes insulin and the fluid that aids in digestion. Do you guys know what that fluid is that aids in digestion? For the pancreas, it secretes insulin and a fluid that aids in digestion. Does anybody know what that fluid is? Let me know what that fluid is that the pancreas secretes. Okay. So for you guys that was confused between hypothalamus and adrenal gland, hypothalamus is like the control center. All right. It's like the control center. Think of it as the thermostat of your body. All right. The hypothalamus is the thermostat. It controls the temperature, the body temperature. All right. It also controls metabolism. Now, the adrenal glands, once again, when you think of adrenal glands, I want you to think of adrenaline. Flight or fight, fight or flight. That's epinephrine, norepinephrine running through your veins. That is going to, just think about fight or flight. That doesn't have anything to do with body temperature, okay? That's just going to be like pretty much like shock. All right. And then the testes, y'all know what testes are. Stop playing. Y'all know what testes are. Stop being nasty. And then the pancreas, once again, it secretes insulin. And the fluid that aids in digestion, did anybody say what that is? Bunch of saying amylase, gastric acid, bile. Actually, what is the answer? It's bile, right? Now y'all have me don't think it. I believe so. I'm gonna Google it though. Someone said renal equals kidney. I work in a hospital. All right, let me see what y'all saying. You guys are funny. All right. So yes, it's bile. That is the fluid that also aids in digestion that the pancreas secretes. All right. When you're answering questions and you see answers that are not only telling you what the correct answer is, but it's also giving you a rundown of all the different answer options, make sure you note it, because you can get like this exact same question, but it'll, instead of saying pituitary gland, maybe it'll say something else. So where you may need to know one of these. It may be hypothalamus this time, but it can be like switched and mixed and matched to where it's trying to assess whether or not you know about the adrenal glands now, So make sure you know everything that it's saying. Once again, that was fun, right? Wait, who's the first person to say it? Wait for it. Stop calling yourselves dumb. Remember, we don't do that. We think positively and we speak out positively. All right. If you got that answer wrong, whether it was a, complete, you didn't know what it was, or you had a brain fart, it doesn't matter. It's practice. Sometimes you get it wrong. Sometimes you get it wrong for the dumbest of things. Okay. But that does not mean you are dumb. Do not say it. I will not accept it. Okay. First person to get this one was Mrs. Harris 239. Mrs. Harris 239 is the first person to get that one. There we go. Thank you, Katrina. Katrina said it was lipase, y'all. That works with bile. Thank you. I was like, I don't know if it's bile or not. But thank you. Yes, lipase. Great. Thank you, Katrina, for Googling it, because I couldn't go to it here. All right. So you guys have a general gist of how to play this game. Remember, you would just go to thenursesam.com and you'll be able to play the rest of the questions. All right. So once again, thenursesam.com, when you go to the main page, you're going to have it right up here. It's going to say download our app. Ooh, wee, look at that. Y'all see it right here? Boop. And when you click that, it's going to take you to this page. All right. Now you're going to have your links for either iOS or Android Google Play. Once again, it is free to download, and this game is free to play. If you're in pre-nursing school, or if you're taking your prereqs and studying for your ATI TEAS HESI, the TEAS Jeopardy would be perfect for you to play. 20 questions, 20 practice questions, all right, free every week. 5 in both, in all categories: math, science, reading, and English. And then once you get into nursing school, you can still keep that same app and utilize it. But instead of going to TEAS Jeopardy, you'll actually go to NCLEX Jeopardy. All right. That's what we play on Thursdays. We'll be playing that in 2 days. Okay. So it's a great practice. Anytime, anywhere. We do it live for some guidance. But if you guys want to just, once again, do it independently, anytime, anywhere, just download that app and there you go. Okay. Remember, the site is called thenursesam.com. All right. thenursesam.com. Right here. This is where you can get all your study guides, your visual study guides, and courses for nursing school, whether you're in the RN program or the PN program. All right. Remember, you can still register for Camp Nursing School. Okay. For everybody here for TEAS or HESI, I highly recommend the ATI TEAS bundle, or you can get the kits individually. Okay. So when you go to thenursesam.com and you hit ATI TEAS, either bundle or ATI TEAS/HESI kits, right under nursing study kits, it'll take you right to this page. Okay. So what time? Thursday, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. is like the magical time. Unless I say something different, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be the time for all my lives. TEAS Tuesday and NCLEX Jeopardy, and our Sunday lives. Okay. All right. So we have our study kits in anatomy and physiology. This one's like very Grey's Anatomy themed to make it fun and cute. This one, our biology, it's very superhero, because you're a superhero. You're a super person for being in nursing school or applying to. All right. That's our biology study kit. This is our chemistry. All right. This was very like love, connection, relationship. Do you have chemistry with another? It's inspired by Tinder, to be honest. And then we have our math. All right, this is our math study kit. I call it the Mad Teas Party. Get it? Like Alice in Wonderland? Mad Tea Party? Okay, anyway. But yeah, this is Alice in Wonderland themed right here for your math needs. And then for reading and English, we combine that one into one study kit. It's giving Greatest Showman. It's giving circus. Okay. Like a circus. I don't know that song, but it's giving Britney Spears circus. Okay. And then we have, if you want all of them all in one, we have the ATI TEAS 7 study bundle. You can also use this for HESI A2. Okay. Even though the structure may be different, the amount of questions you get in each section will be different. The content will remain the same. The anatomy section for the TEAS will be the same anatomy section for the HESI. And I don't mean question for question. I mean content. All right. The anatomy that I learned to study for the TEAS is going to be the same anatomy you'll learn for the HESI in high school, in college. Anatomy is anatomy. It does not change. Okay. This bone is going to be the same bone. All right. Yes, this is ATI TEAS bundle. This includes everything, including an ATI TEAS study planner worksheet, and a difference between the 6 and 7, which really doesn't matter now because now it's all the 7. We updated this last year. All those study kits, like I said, the science section to include anatomy and physiology, biology, chem, math, and then reading and English. All right. Remember, this is how many pages? 147. It's a digital download. It's also printable. All right. Every time you make a purchase from one of our digital study guides, you will get an email that's also giving you the link to our trusted recommended printing, third-party printing service, where you can print it, bind it, and have it shipped and delivered to you within days for a fraction of the cost of, other big name office supply stores that rhyme with Smoffis Smeepo and Smoffis Max. Wait, well, that one didn't really rhyme. All right. So this is honestly, if you want it printed, it's honestly the cheapest option I found that's quality. If you want to print it, great. If you don't, like I said, it comes digital, which is the best way for it to come, because that means you guys get lifetime updates for free every time there's an update. All right. And that's for any and all of our study kits. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so yeah, that concludes our teas for tonight. Like I said, I couldn't have a full thing, but I did want to come on here and just make sure you guys had some guidance and remind you that I did not forget about you, but was not able to do live tonight. However, I will still make sure you guys get your 20 questions. All right, so by 10:30, go ahead and download the app, and by 10:30 you should have this week's questions. All right, brand new 20 questions to replace the 20 from last week. Okay, so if you want to get in some time to use or play the 20 questions that are currently up, go ahead. But at about 10:30, we will be switching that over to the next 20. All right, let me see what y'all saying. All right, let me see what y'all are saying. I used your stuff aside, didn't pass my NCLEX. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Make sure that you evaluate maybe if you, I don't remember if you get scores, but you can kind of see like where you were, the areas that you were strong, areas where you weakened. Make sure that your strategy was together. Make sure you gave yourself enough time to study. There could be plenty of factors, so don't beat yourself up too bad. A perfect time for you to come and sign up for Camp Nursing School Week 3. We are doing some NCLEX prep, okay? So, let me see. Thanks, y'all. Somebody said we should update our stuff to include biology. I just showed y'all biology. All right. So remember that website that I just showed you guys, my website's thenursesam.com. All right. When you download that app, the Nurse Sam, you can also purchase and download your study kits from that app as well. So if you would like to download it in the mobile app, have at it. If not, thenursesam.com, link in my bio for anyone that has any questions. If you want to see replays of teas, some previous ones, make sure you check out our YouTube, which is at the Nurse Sam TV. Link in my bio once again. All right, but remember, I'm giving you guys all the resources I can to make sure you guys feel supported and you're getting everything you need to pass or score high enough to do well on your ATI TEAS or HESI so you can get into nursing school, get through it, get out of it, take and pass your NCLEX and become amazing nurses. All right, thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all Thursday at 7 p.m. for NCLEX Jeopardy. Deuces.